over here, lots of animals. That was basically my career, okay? NBC, ABC, 1.9 million people a week watching me try to educate the world about those that don't have a voice and they need to be heard. Camels or meerkats or baboons in South Africa. It doesn't matter. Now I'm trying to give human beings a voice that aren't being heard or seen. He knows what it's like to not have a voice. Best thing he can do is yawn. See? It's all, but you can't hear him. It's just a yawn. Let's listen to people who have actually experienced taking the vaccine, who have not had a voice because they're being silenced by mainstream and by any type of social media that gives them a voice. You still don't have a voice, no matter how many times you yawn. But it's not about you right now.
$30,368.40. I'll repeat that. Basically $4.5 trillion. Those are the figures today released. Okay, you probably want to look this up for yourself and double check this. This is the amount of money that's been allocated, the amount of money paid out by a US government-funded program called the Vaccine Injury Compensation Program as of June the 1st, 2021. Yeah, exactly right. Now you see, don't expect to ever hear that or see that on CNN or Fox or any of the other bullshit alphabet networks. Look.
Let's listen to stories from people all over the country because they deserve to be heard as much as this guy does.
Minneapolis.
Moderna, New York. They need to be heard.
Pfizer, Louisiana.
Pfizer, Illinois.
I need help. I want help, and I want to be heard.
Pfizer, Maryland.
Pfizer trial for 12 to 15-year-olds, Ohio.
We need help.
We need to be heard.
Johnson & Johnson, California. Please, we desperately need to be heard.
I need help. And I need to be heard.
We need to be heard.
Moderna, Kansas.
Moderna, Virginia.
I received the Moderna vaccine on March 11th, and my life hasn't been the same since.
Pfizer, Texas.
Pfizer, Virginia.
Moderna, Oregon. I want to be heard.
Hear us.
I am now suffering, and I want to be heard.
We need to be heard.
Pfizer, California.
Michigan, Moderna. We need to be heard.
AstraZeneca, clinical trial in the United States. Utah, please, we need help.
I need to be heard.
Pfizer, Arizona.
Moderna, California.
Moderna, New Jersey.
I deserve to be seen, heard, and believed.
Please, we need to be heard.
Please, let us be heard.
Please, people need to know what we're going through so we can get the help we need.
My wife deserves to be seen, heard, and believed.
We have a right to be heard. Please, there's so many of us that need help.
Pfizer, Berea, California.
Moderna, Connecticut.
Arizona, Johnson & Johnson.
Moderna, New Hampshire. We want to be heard.
I want to be heard.
We listened, so we believed that this vaccine was the right thing to do. So please, trust us and listen to us when we tell you that we are continuing to suffer physically.
I'm speaking on behalf of my 17-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
Pfizer, New York.
Yeah.
We need help. We need to be heard.
I am afraid to be shown due to the negative consequences some of my fellow sufferers have faced for speaking out. That I need help and we desperately need the medical community to hear us.
I had the Pfizer vaccine and I have been suffering now for almost 3 months.
By the way, you're never forced into doing anything. You're a sovereign being. Remember it. Remember that. You remember that. We still can't hear you. Just know that we still can't hear you. But I hope you hear this.
The other piece is 1986. There's a number of us who remember that time. I certainly do. It was in 1986 that Congress passed the National Childhood Vaccine Injury Act. This act protected vaccine makers from all liability. You see, just like that, boom, just like that. Just an act in Parliament or in Congress. And that's how they roll, okay? They make the bloody rules up as they go along. They are all proxies of the parent corporation. There is but one parent corporation, friends. I am the one who spent 24 years on the front line of that, understanding it, moving amongst those people. having conversations with thousands upon thousands of the leadership. And I can tell you the parent corporation is the kingdom of the devil.
Yeah.
That's it. Keep it simple, because that's how we're going to move ourselves out of the labyrinth. We're going to disentangle ourselves from the fiction of the false light, of the Luciferian paradigm. We're going to do it, okay, with one candle, you and I. That's it.
Yeah. Since I just was talking about people around the world wanting to have their voice being heard that you won't be seeing on mainstream, I'll end with this.
Por nuestra patria de Cuba, le pedimos a Dios que protege. Estamos pidiendo libertad.
From 1 to 5, at this point we are at level 4, which is
We gathered here today because of the lies that have been told to us for way too long.
They soon moved on and police were on guard every step of the way as the angry mob slowly snaked through the city. Some participants clearly feeling emotional.
Get out of here!
Melbourne's CBD brought to a standstill by the seething cavalcade. With traffic also stalled, the huge and vocal group attracted...
Ο κάθε άνθρωπος έχει το δικαίωμα της επιλογής. Εμείς επιλέγουμε και καμία κυβέρνηση δεν επιλέγει για εμάς. Τι κάνουμε στο κορμί μας, τι κάνουν οι υπόλοιποι, είναι ελεύθεροι όλοι.
No, I think it's their constitutional right to take it or not take it. These are super bright people that work their backs off. Consent! We do not consent!
I'm here. I don't want to be vaccinated. I want to be free. I want to live my life. I want all my friends to live their lives. You know.
Hey, they thought they could easily get their great reset. Little did they know. Little did they know. They thought they could easily have it.
We're sick and tired of living in fear. We're sick and tired of being manipulated. We ain't gonna do it no more.
Little did they know. Little did they know. They thought they could easily have it.
Yes. Yep. Little did they know.
For that coming together, for
Bring it.
realizing that consensus and sharpening that focus, not because we're at war with anything at anyone. You cannot be at war with war. You cannot be at war with disease. You cannot be at war with poverty. You have to comprehend these things, understand these things, and then transmute them.
I'm also back here, very much so, because of all the kind and generous souls who sent messages of support and gave me strength to carry on making videos. Massive thanks to those on Facebook, which Mr. Zuckerberg doesn't allow me to look at, and indeed on Twitter. And enormous galactic-sized thanks to Rachel Rienstra for a wonderful and amazing video. If you haven't seen it, please do. The video's on BNT and it's called Dr. Vernon Coleman Dedication. It's magic and it made me smile.
This entire quest is ultimately a spiritual battle more than anything else. And all the people that are looking for solutions or looking for the way out of this system, looking for the way out of this mess that we're in, all the people that keep demanding someone supply them with an answer, they need to look a little deeper and realize that they are the answer, that they're not seeing this because they're very often missing that basic understanding, that basic knowledge that this is a spiritual battle more than anything.
Oh, we both did harmony.
Talking to Rachel Reenstra, literally developed a great friendship. She's friends with my wife. She's friends with my daughter. She's friends with me. And she is a real person. She spent some time in Hollywood. She got to go around and do some things out in California.
I lived in LA for like 13 years. No, 13 years now. And I have to tell you, LA hasn't affected me at all. You know what I mean?
We all have an appointment to keep. Death is a sure thing, guaranteed to all people at one point or another. Until we get there, we'll have to live, as the old saying, live until you die. But we don't want to live in fear. It's so important. We have to walk in love and laughter. If we can share that while we can, that's important. I think so. It's really important. Tonight's show has been what? Really just a bunch of laughter between friends, and people better be getting serious about what's going on.
It's go time.
It's go time. It's go time.
If you're concerned about your spirituality and your life, is to quietly talk to God or talk to the universal God force, because believe me, it's there and it hears you, and ask, what am I to do? What am I to know? Show me where I'm wrong. Tell me what I have to do, and I'm going to do it. Then leave it alone and watch the way the Spirit works. Things will begin to happen around you. And all of a sudden, things will begin to pop up in front of you. You'll be asking a question, and it will come on television. You'll open up a magazine, and there it is, the answer right in front of you. And you think that's by chance? No, you asked God for direction, didn't you? So the scripture says God works in strange ways.
Yes.
Which is wondrous to accomplish. So I'm saying that we are in a very perilous time. Tohu vohu. Cosmic things are going to happen.
Road trip with Jordan Maxwell and Rachel Reenstra on Route 66. I brought my karaoke mic in case you want to sing.
But I believe that there is a higher force in the universe. Talk to that spirit, and it will protect you and guide you, because all wise men have always said that, and it's true. And I want to thank you for your time.
So be clear, the three things that the corporations masquerading as governments give to humans, that's you and me, is spells, bonds, and poisons. Nothing else!
I've been through a lot. I've been through a hell of a lot. And then Mayfair, and you will sign a contract. And I was given one night to go home and reflect. I withdrew, but I knew what that meant, that if I didn't go with that was the end of it. There was no possible way I would get the distribution or the radio. I'm not a fucking Rockefeller, for God's sake. I just can't believe the stories going around. What I'm learning, the essential piece, that's your actualized human right there. Wow. This civilization is in a tailspin. This planet is in an absolute psycho-civilizational meltdown. Wow. The planetary public health administration and the multilateral governance sectors have now gone into conspiracy against the living souls and are trying to now genocide their own species. Yeah. Wow.
It's almost midnight. Time to do the right thing. It's almost midnight. Chance would be a fine thing if I could do the right thing.
And I'm like, is it so malleable that we are now able to see the changes in biblical references? And is it because of CERN?
So please understand that CERN is the...
If I could do the right thing.
Why are certain people waking up?
What is it that is bringing about this extraordinary bifurcation and dystopia, which is breaking families and communities and society and culture itself?
Yep.
The answer to that is it.
That's okay. So I can't tell if you guys can hear me at all. And doesn't surprise me at all, but can you guys hear me? Because I can't hear it, but it looks like it's on. And there's a green light. If you can hear me, please just respond. That's all I need you guys to do. I do a lot. All I need you let me know if you can hear me. Okay, now you can hear me. Okay, good. Because I can't hear it in my earphones or anything. So freaking weird, creepy, strange. Have never had that happen. You can hear it. Okay, good. So hi. Definitely can hear. So it's just me that can't hear it. All right. Got the earphones full on. Anyway, I've welcome to the red or the blue. It's up to you. Ultimately, it's up to all of us. Yeah, I know. That happens all the time.
I'm Poppy, baby. I'm Poppy. I'm Poppy, baby. Don't complain. Stop yelling, all you chatters, you know. I know. It's time to figure this out, but it's gonna get paid. Time to change.
There's a lot of people that believe in the Bible. Then what is that?
Races.
Is that just another one of these stories? Did they copy the Bible, or did the Bible copy them? No idea what this is for. That pisses people off when you say anything about we didn't go to the moon or flat Earth. We didn't go to the moon, flat Earth. Okay. Denial. It's the first stage of grief. Is denial. True. Really? Would a woman say that? Well, that's part of it as well. That makes you feel, whether it's your husband, your wife, your kids, they're going to remember this. And so all of us remember that Mandela didn't die.
The reason why it is the frequency of love. It's the common factor that.
Who gets the house? Who gets the basement in the divorce? That's what I want to know. The moon, every freaking 4 days, it's a super blood wolf, crazy green, yellow, blue, purple moon. My career would be over if I did that. You see how it's a different game with different choices? This is so much like the simulation we live in right now. I have an experience like where the world's been in lockdown and there's military coming in the residential streets, and I was maybe a little angry, but I kind of like it. I really don't, because they want us to feel afraid because we're going to be shamed by the normal community of mainstream if you say anything. And I don't care. Shame me. Do it. All right. So let me know if you can hear me. I can't hear myself, but that's fine. I don't really need to hear myself. Ultimately, at the end of the day, I'm just normally It helps me decide how much you guys can hear. You can hear me? Okay, perfect. Then it doesn't matter. All right. So here's what I'm going to share with you guys. Once again, I can't hear myself. It's all right. It's probably God punishing me, saying maybe you should not. Why wear the earphones then? Okay. So let's get to it. Because we're 20 minutes in and we're going to make this live stream as short as we can. I know I say that every single time. And that's like the curse for anybody to ever say, I'm going to go out tonight and not have one drink. And then don't ever tell yourself you're just not going to, and not drink. That will curse yourself. Whatever you do, don't give yourself I'm going to go out tonight and do this, because it's going to be the opposite. Ultimately. Oh, video, not so much. Wow, dude. That's harsh, man. You don't like my real self? Done. I'll shapeshift mother right now. Hashtag alien love. Wow. Well, so apparently, do you guys really want me to do the whole thing as an alien? I tried really hard to be myself. And then people are like, oh, you're always an alien. You want to be you. And then I'm me. And then you can't ever please anybody. So, you know what I mean? So I'll just be a pickle. How about that? Huh? How about that? I'll just be a pickle. No problem being a banana. We'll do that. Never say never, Rachel. Exactly. Reverse psychology. That's how we live. All right. Well, glad for those of you who do realize that the hologram. Good for you. Good for you, Gary. Fuck alcohol. Bananas don't need alcohol. We're appealing no matter what. Oh my God. Seriously? I can't because I'll alien it. I have no problem doing that. It's just, you guys, it's a lot. I'm a one-man banana. Woman banana. No, please, not with I don't need, honest to God, I don't need oh, that's really creepy because I got the green screen on. Oh, okay, let me turn the green screen on. This is super, super creepy. Oh, thank God, that creeped me out way more than I ever thought I'd be creeped out. All right, so can you guys hear me? Because I can't. As long as you can. All right, so I want to show you guys a few things, and I'm going to try. I always try to make it as short as I can because we all have lives. And I actually just want to know that you guys can hear me, because for some reason this microphone doesn't seem to be working. Harley's like, I got to go to bed. I had a bad day. Wah, wah. It's all about, me, and I'm upset about me, and I'm a victim, and blah, blah, blah. Hey, Harley, try to be an alien. Try doing that. And then tell me of your troubles. You're a human. You guys have way less problems than we do. Hold on.
Welcome back. It's Stephanie.
Oh my God. I'm just trying to see if you guys, honestly, because I can't hear me. I actually have to trust you that you can hear me. Yeah, you can still hear me. Okay, fine. So let me just cut to something that I think we all should realize, because if you don't, right, I don't like to preach to people anymore, and nor do you. I know nobody likes to preach to people because oh my God. I can't. I just got to trust you. If you can hear me, but I set up an entire microphone system. So if you guys say you can hear me, that's fine. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go. Okay. So let's just cover this to like a couple things and then we'll go to bed and we'll laugh and we'll be like, is this really our reality? Really? Okay. I am not one of the YouTube channels that's going to be like, ooh, victim, us and them, us and them. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're going to have fun with it. We're going to look at it. We're going to be logical. We're going to talk about, because apparently LA, which is where I lived for 24 years, and they're back to wearing masks. Only inside though. Inside, they're back to wearing masks. I know you guys have seen this, but repetition is important because if anyone sees this video and they just tuned in, it might teach them something through humor. That's how we work on Nibiru. Through humor. Humor. Work with it. Okay?
No. Yeah, of course. Sorry. Just a few questions regarding masks. Do I wear a mask in a shopping centre?
Yes, Jason. Of course you do.
Right, but there is a lot of space. You could probably social distance. What about a cafe?
Oh, you don't have to wear it in a cafe. Don't be stupid.
What if I go to the cinema?
You must wear a mask in the cinema. It's a matter of public health. What are you, stupid? Do you want to infect the whole country? In the cinema, you wear a mask.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Wait, Jason. Did you order popcorn?
Yeah, of course. What's a movie without popcorn, hey?
Well, then that's fine. You can eat your popcorn for the whole movie with your mask off.
Right, okay, so when I'm eating, I don't have to wear a mask.
That is correct, Jason.
So do I have to wear a mask on a plane?
Yes.
But if I'm eating?
No.
In a gym?
Yes, Jason.
If I'm exerting myself?
No.
So all of the places I have to wear a mask, if I'm eating, it's fine.
You must be safe at all times, Jason. Unless you're eating, because people have to eat. And drinking. You don't have to wear a mask if you're having a drink.
So you never wear a mask then?
What did you say, Jason?
Nothing. What about at a concert? A human nature... what about at a concert? A human nature concert?
Well, Jason, you have to sit down in your seat. And there's no dancing. Unless you want to dance in your seat. Then you can dance.
Oh, okay. So I can sing along to the tunes from my seat as well?
No, Jason, there'll be no singing. That spreads germs, Jason.
Oh, okay. What about the guys on stage?
Of course they're singing, Jason. They're singers, you idiot.
Okay. Because it's very noisy at a concert like that, can I yell loudly to my friends?
Don't see a problem with that at all, Jason.
Right, so no singing, but yelling loudly is fine. Okay, right.
Would there be anything else, Jason?
Oh, one more thing. Just if you're sick, what do you do if you're feeling a bit sick?
Jason. If you have any symptoms at all, you stay at home. You don't go to work and you don't leave your house. But you also need to go and get a test. And line up for 4 hours with lots of other people trying to get a test. Coughing and spluttering in the queue. Do that. It's a matter of public health, Jason. I'm going home. Goodbye.
That's called humor. Are you guys aware of humor? I feel like your planet's not, way too serious. Oh my God. We're looking at you guys like, can they have a sense of humor? I mean, you guys had Honey Boo Boo and the Real Housewives of whatever. But oh my God, nobody can laugh anymore. And it's important because laughter will save you on this planet. Now, let's get to the information that, because I don't want to be that whole false, clickbait. She said, Johnson & Johnson, and but like there's no, all right, let's break it down. So you guys are taking inoculations from companies that's, let's just start out with, a few years ago. Just a few years ago. Let's start out with this. Just this. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. You guys remember baby powder when you like slap the baby with the powder, put it on the butt? Yeah, put the powder on the butt. Clean the butt and then put toxic powder on the butt. Cool. Awesome. Exactly. I have so many links right now to click on with Johnson and Johnson being sued. I'm trying to pick right now. I'm trying to go in order of the one of the first times. Let's start with because it came out today. I'll tell you how it came out today. That's very interesting. But let's go back to the I didn't even know this was the thing. I didn't even know it was a thing because I was just trying to look up how they're getting sued today from sunscreen. Neutrogena and Aveeno. Just so you know, Neutrogena and Aveeno. So throw those products away. And FYI, the sun is actually really good for you. Don't slather yourself with toxic products. I've never have. And look at me. I'm green and lovely. My skin is flawless. Okay. So, right. So we're just going to start with this one because there's so many. I would go all night, but I told you I'm not going to do that. But with this live stream, let's just pick the top 4 times they were sued. Oh my God. Here we go. I didn't even know this was a thing. And this is, by the way, on most of my Facebook people. God love you, but you're all mainstream. Who does CNN say? Oh, let's fight. I'm a Fox person. I'm a CNN person. I'm red. I'm blue. I love Trump. I love Biden. They're all in the same club, and you ain't a part of it. From the alien, not Rachel, from the alien. You ain't a part of either of their clubs. Biden can't remember his name. And Trump is an egotistical, crazy pharmaceutical salesman who will be bought out by anybody at any time. They're both disgusting pieces of slime. And I am not attributed to either one. And neither should you. But let's go on with America. Here, sorry. Let's
no stranger to the courtroom with
here we go.
investors
I'm
bracing
sorry.
for
I'm sorry. This is just one of the millions and billions of lawsuits from a company you guys are inoculating yourself with. Ooh, give me the shot. Give me the shot. Okay, cool. They are not liable for anything ever, 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 ever. You saw that. I brought you the facts. Sasha Stone brought you the facts. Look it up yourself. Fact check me, mofo, because I'm an alien and I will. Boom! We have powers you have no idea. You fact check me, I'll find out who fact checked me because I'm an alien. We gave you those technology powers. It's another live stream for another day anyway. So I just picked one out of a million. Let's listen.
Lines about its cases involving both talc powder and opioids, but the news late yesterday was unexpected. A Philadelphia jury said J&J must pay $8 billion in punitive damages in a case involving its antipsychotic drug Risperdal. Now, the damages are to a man who claims that J&J failed to warn that young men using the drug could grow enlarged breasts. He already won $680,000 in a compensatory award. Now, J&J said in a statement the award is, quote, grossly disproportionate and a clear violation of due process, and said it will move to set aside the verdict. Now, the company faces more than 13,000 cases concerning Risperdal, according to its most recent quarterly filing. That's in addition to the cases concerning its talc powder and opioid businesses that have been the focus of more investor attention lately. Now, J&J just settled out of the first federal opioid trial for $20 million after losing a case in Oklahoma and being ordered to pay $572 million. The talc awards have been much larger in some cases. J&J was ordered to pay $4.7 billion in one case last year that it is appealing. J&J stock.
Is it me? Did she literally just say the talc awards? Like Emmy awards? Did she? I gotta go back. Did she literally said the talc awards? Like there's red carpet event for talc. I gotta know. I gotta know. You want to know why? Because I listen. I listen to you earthlings, you freaking crazy ass earthlings. You don't even listen to each other. But let's go back. Did she really say talc awards? I gotta know.
Talc awards have been much larger in some Oklahoma.
She did.
And being
She
ordered.
said it. She said talc awards. And you guys just keep chatting in the chat room. No big deal. Blah, 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 blah. She's like, talc awards. I promise you, they were saying so many funny ass things and noticing how no one. I notice. It doesn't make me better or smarter. It makes me different and better, but it doesn't make me, anything other than someone that listens. Talc awards. Why didn't Rachel get a Talc Award nomination? And you know what? If I actually had Rachel put 4-time Talc Award Emmy nominee, you guys would not even fucking blink an eye because you're that dumb. You're that stupid and you're that hypnotized. I'm sorry. I don't mean to call you all stupid because most of you that are in the chat room, you're not stupid. But everyone else, stupid as fuck. I'm going to go back to the Talc Awards that none of you even heard because I would expect the chat room to go, did she just say Talc Award? Because I was actually listening. I don't even have ears. Look at me. I don't have ears and I'm listening.
Jay just settled out of the first federal opioid trial for $20 million after losing a case in Oklahoma and being ordered to pay $572 million. The Talc awards have been much larger in some cases. J&J was ordered to pay $4.7 billion in one case last year that it is appealing. J&J stock down 1.7% this morning, showing investors expect this $8 billion verdict is unlikely to stand. Joe, back over to you.
Hey, Meg, very quickly on this. I know you always read deeper into all the headlines. And in what I was reading on some of this, it sounded like evidence that Johnson & Johnson said,
I hate all of them so much. It's very hard for me to comment. I know how you really like to read deeper into these headlines. This is what this woman just said. That's called a side jab, like a hate jab. Oh, well, Patricia, I know how you like to really read into things. You mean listen? You mean I like to listen? Let's go back. I love this. God, you guys, you're like, you guys are going extinct in like 462 days you guys have left. So you might as well have fun. So listen.
Deeper into all the headlines. And in what I was reading on some of this, it sounded like evidence
No.
that Johnson
Let's listen to
Johnson said.
Are you kidding me?
Award. Now, J&J said in a statement the award is, quote, grossly disproportionate and a clear violation of due process, and said it will move to set aside the verdict. Now, the company faces more than 13,000 cases concerning Risperdal, according to its most recent quarterly filing. That's in addition to the cases concerning its talc powder and opioid businesses that have been the focus of more investor attention lately. Now, J&J just settled out of the first federal opioid trial for $20 million after losing a case in Oklahoma and being ordered to pay $572 million. The talc awards have been much larger in some cases. J&J was ordered to pay $4.7 billion in one case last year that it is appealing. J&J stock down 1.7% this morning, showing investors expect this $8 billion verdict is unlikely to stand. Joe, back over to you.
Hey, Meg, very quickly on this. I know you always read deeper into all the headlines. And in what I was reading on some of this, it sounded like evidence.
I know you always read deeper into the headlines. Hashtag you listen. I'm fine. You guys are all gonna die anyway, so let's keep going because this is fun for us. We're just we want another season. We're binging on the planet Earth. You guys, I know you like Netflix. You guys are like our biggest addiction on the bureau. We're watching, going, please. And they sent me to go, guys, I'm not allowed to tell you how it ends, but not looking good. Anyway, because of chicks like this. I know how you like to really listen to the headlines. Anyway, sorry. Keep going.
And in what I was reading on some of this, it sounded like evidence that Johnson & Johnson said it was on the list of warnings issued for this. Was it or was it not? Was this a known side effect? Was this something that they'd warned about or not?
So the drug is approved for use in adolescents with autism to treat the irritability associated with that. And that was the setting where this plaintiff used the drug. I looked at the drug's label, and it does mention this condition, gynecomastia. However, it isn't high up in the label.
Gynecomastia. Do you want to know, guys? I know you guys are chatting in the chat room. Gynecomastia. That's a condition. Should we look it up? I know you guys want to hang out and, talk and whatever, and maybe fight and argue because, we don't have enough of that in the reality. Gynecomastia, because that's what I do. I listen. Gynecomastia. Oh my God. That's a condition of enlargement of the breast tissue in men. Gynecomastia. Johnson & Johnson. What a surprise that pharmaceutical companies are wanting to turn boys into girls. An over boob condition, a large boob condition. You know what? Women about 10 years ago paid $8,000, $5,000 to $8,000 to get larger boobs. However, all they had to do was just take a little baby powder and you get little gynecomastia. What? Yeah. And then you didn't have to get the breast implants and deal with all that. You could just, get the gynecomastia. Seriously. Can anybody listen to what's going on? I don't care. Don't listen. I'll keep playing anyway.
And the trial focused around whether J&J warned enough, made it clear enough that this could be a risk.
Did they make it clear enough?
Or not they incentivized doctors to increase sales?
That I don't know about. I'd have to look further into that.
That I don't know about. I'd have to look further into that. Ooh, that is the okay. Well, let's go to the next Johnson & Johnson suing case. Okay, I'm not going to go with today. That's too soon. That's too soon. Wow, that's just I can't. I gotta take a breath because you guys, planet Earth is very difficult for all of us. So before we go into the Johnson & Johnson recalling 5 sunscreens, I just have to say this. Disclaimer for this entire evening. All works by Rachel Rienstra and the alien claiming to be Rachel Rienstra are for criticism, critique, comment, news reporting, teaching, and research. All footage taken and used from any other sources that I have played this evening or will play in further moments of this evening fall under the fair use. That means falls under the fair use of the Digital Millennium Copyright Act of 1998. Therefore, no breach of privacy or copyright has been committed. FYI, YouTube, this is the fair use statement that you taught me to claim before I play anything on your channel. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, entertainment, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use, which is what I'm doing right now. And anything I say, do from this moment on as an alien or Rachel Rienstra for the purpose of entertainment, education, inspiration, and teaching purposes only will never be supported as hate speech. I do not support hate speech, and anything that comments or anyone that comments or anything I say is nothing related to or in any way considered hate speech in any way, shape, or form. So if I get in any way, shape, or form taken down or strike for hate speech, there is a lawsuit that will happen in rights of the 1998 Copyright Act. Therefore, no breach of privacy or copyright has been committed. And it's a copyright disclaimer under the Section 107 of the Copyright 1976 Allowance Fair Use Act. Yeah, boom, drop the mic, motherfucker. Yeah, that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. Nobody wants to do that. But now that I said that and it's recorded, you can't fuck with me because that's what us aliens do. Okay? No, 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 no. They don't care. They don't care, Miss Taz. But when I say that, I have a lawsuit because one of my, let's just say, friends who was in my car 2 days ago when I took them on a tour of Sedona, we become kind of BFFs. So he's in the know with the law. And he says, if you say that, they cannot strike you or take you down. Okay. I know I'm not going to stay on YouTube, but because I said that, you notice the last 3 videos that I've done, and you know the stuff I showed. Not a strike, nothing. Okay. Study the rights that you have. That's the lesson. Study the rights that you have, motherfucker. Because guess what? When you know them, that's power. That is power when you know your rights. That is power. Study your rights. Don't go along with the mainstream. Once I studied my rights, I want to continue. It's a high. It's a lovely thing to do, to know. All right. So let's go back to Johnson & Johnson. Okay? Because, wow, it's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. I mean, with the powder, and just today, my friend was calling in a medication, and he literally got a message on speakerphone. I was like, pause that, rewind it. Of course, he didn't know how to do it. But here we go. This is literally, this is today. This is today. 24 hours ago. 24 hours ago. Come, here we go. Not that anyone's going to be surprised, but let's just share with you. Here we go. Come. Today. Here we go. Okay? So, let me make myself smaller. There we go. Oh my God. Johnson & Johnson faces class action lawsuit over benzene-tainted Neutrogena and Aveeno. And by the way, I did buy both of those products. Sunscreen products. Oh my God. July 15, 2021. When was that, Rachel? Yesterday. Really? Yeah. Oh my God. You're so on point. Pharmaceutical product safety lawyers at the Beasley Allen law firm have filed a federal class action lawsuit on behalf of consumers who bought, and by the way, I still have the bottles of Neutrogena and Aveeno. So you're welcome. I'm going to have a mansion in about 2 months. On behalf of consumers who bought recalled benzene-tainted sunscreen products made by Johnson & Johnson. Wow. So weird, Johnson & Johnson. You got sued for baby powder. You got sued for skin lotion. I think I'll take a vaccine from Johnson & Johnson. Well, I have an idea. You know what we should do as human beings? You know what we should do? You know what we should do? You know what we should do? Let's change the name from Johnson & Johnson to Janssen. Oh, they'll never know. Yeah, brilliant. Change it from Johnson & Johnson to Janssen. They'll never guess that the same company that is still being sued for shit that kills you, we'll just call them Janssen. Well, dude, that's not really that big of a change. Like maybe, change it. No, Janssen. We shall call it Janssen, but that's kind of like Johnson & Johnson. No, it's brilliant because Earthlings are retarded and stupid as fuck, and they shall believe that Johnson & Johnson just being changed to Janssen makes it okay. Oh my God, I swear to God, that's so true. It's so true. Sad and true. Sad and true. So, Let's keep going, shall we? Yeah. It should not have taken the publication of a third party's test to bring this critically important information to the public. The J&J, hashtag Janssen, no one will know that Johnson & Johnson is really called Janssen. Take my vaccine. They're being sued left and fucking right, and you're going to put it in your arm. Do it. Just do it. Spread your legs, hooker. That's what you should do. Take every injection, even though the people that developed it are getting sued today from the suntan lotion you put on your body. And you're going to inject yourself with the same fucking people that are being sued today. And J&J's response so far is not enough. We will find out how long J&J knew about these concerns and why it took so long to take action, said a product safety trial lawyer. Blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. More than 7 weeks after the lab results were published, Johnson & Johnson announced a recall of 5 spray products. And then they ordered retailers to stop selling Neutrogena sunscreen labeled Beach Defense, Cool Dry Sport, Invisible Daily, Ultra Sheer, and the Aveeno product Refresh. The Food and Drug Administration permits traces. This is best. This is the best. The Food and Drug FDA, by the way, the FDA can fuck off, and they haven't even accepted the things you're injecting yourself with. They will permit traces. Let's look at this. The FDA will accept traces of benzene on rare occasions. Benzene is poison and it will kill you. And the FDA will accept it on rare occasions. And the FDA is not even approving of the shit you're putting in your body with the vaccine. They can't even approve. Their authorization is not the same. Look up English. You guys don't know your own language. Look it up. Okay? Oh my God. The FDA permits traces of fucking poison on rare occasions in medical products that are deemed critical. What does that mean? They'll allow you to poison yourself on products that are deemed critical. They're not even approving of the fucking vaccine that 60, according to, what they tell us in mainstream, % of humanity is taking. They're not even approving of that, but they're approving that every now and then, on the rare occasion, the medical products that are deemed critical. The fuck does that mean? But the chemical is not allowed in sun care products in any amount. Oh my God. The National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health, the NIOSH, recommends protective equipment for those expecting to be exposed. How are you expecting to be exposed to benzene at concentrations above 0.1 parts per million for 10 hours or ppm for 15 minutes? This is why I'm shadow banned, because this is fucking bullshit. And if this went viral, the entire universe would wake up. This is why I am shadow banned, because I'm bringing this shit up. This is fucking, no one else is saying this. Nobody is saying this but an alien for you. Okay, here we go. No, let's finish it, shall we? Wow, Valisur, whoever the fuck that is, Valisur found benzene in both aerosol and lotion products. By the way, don't ever put anything on your skin that you don't want in your blood. You want to know why? Because the biggest membrane on your entire body is skin. Okay? You guys, you know what? You all deserve, like literally every human being, you all deserve to be extinct. I'm the only one rooting for you because I just want to see the next season because I'm binging on Earth. When these kind of safety failures occur, the American public deserves a swift and transparent accounting of what happened and what's being done to ensure it doesn't happen again, said Beasley Allen attorney David Byron. J&J response falls far short of that. You want to know why? Because they're busy. They're really busy injecting people with something the FDA doesn't even approve of. But the FDA, let's go back to here. The FDA, let's go back here. The Food and Drug Administration permits traces of benzene. Look up benzene. It's called poison. Traces of poison on rare occasions in medical products that are deemed critical. And the FDA won't even approve of the vaccine. They'll approve of poison. It's like that dude that's like, whoa, I'll fuck anyone, but I ain't fucking her. I will not fuck her. Like, I will get a disease from any of these hookers, but that one, no way. And that's what you're putting in your body. Sorry to use the swear word, but aliens don't give a fuck about swear words. So sorry, not sorry. Deal with it, okay? Because this is about the extinction of your species, not mine. So here we go. About the bees. Okay. Look that shit up yourself because I can't help you anymore. It's too frustrating. It really is. It really is. It really is. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. What is that? No way thoughts. You know. ppm is parts per million. 1 part benzene to 1,000,000 parts of the product. And they're like, it's okay every now and then. What's considered critical? It's okay if it's considered critical, but even they won't approve of the shit you're putting in your body that my entire family took, that most of my friends took. Running. They're running to get it. Give me poison. By the way, do you have some heroin as well? Love it. Give me it. Shoot it up. Shoot me up with everything poison. Yeah, forget working out. Forget vitamin C. Forget zinc. Forget anything other than just shoot me up with the best poison you got. Yeah. You guys, I want to watch the next season of Earth, and you guys are messing up my life because you are going to go extinct. Okay? I'm going to try one more time. I have like 10 more minutes on your time to share this. Oh, I lost a couple of people. Because they don't want to hear the truth. Well, guess what? I'm an alien, so I'll zap your shit while you're sleeping. You don't even know my powers. You don't even know. You don't even know my powers. Okay? All good. You don't know what I have. You don't know the powers I have. So no, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Don't watch the next thing about Jonathan and Jonathan. You don't want to see it. That's all right. It's fine. Let's just hear what the people got to say.
Calling 5 of the company's Neutrogena and Aveeno sunscreen lines in the U.S.
What, Rachel?
Haley Hernandez joins us now. Haley, this is the first 5 to be recalled after a report came out last month revealing what was in this sunscreen.
Yeah, and that number actually just went up to 7. I'll tell you about that in 1 second, because first I told you last month, popular sunscreens like this one exactly contain a cancer-causing chemical called benzene. It is not supposed to be in there. So last month, sunscreen representatives told me they were operating within the law. Today, I spoke to an attorney who says they are not.
Johnson & Johnson is recalling some of its sunscreen after company testing identified low levels of benzene, a cancer-causing organic chemical compound. Benzene should sound familiar to Houstonians. It was burning at the ITC plant for days in 2019. And last month, a company called Vaxa called out J&J along with several other companies, saying 70 products in total contain the chemical. Today, the only recall is for these 5 Neutrogena and Aveeno aerosol products. Aveeno Protect Refresh, Neutrogena Beach Defense, Neutrogena Cool Dry Sport, Neutrogena Ultra Sheer, and Neutrogena Invisible Daily. This includes all can sizes and SPF levels of these sunscreens. In a statement, the company explained the voluntary recall was being done out of an abundance of caution and says the chemical could potentially cause cancer depending on the level and extent of exposure. A Florida law firm tells me several people have already signed up for a class action lawsuit. I spoke to attorney Mike Morgan by phone this afternoon.
To be, in Texas or in a state that, you rely on a lot of suntan lotion, and you're putting it on every day, multiple times a day, even in low levels. I think we're going to see a big number, and we've already started to see some of these leukemia and other blood cancer cases.
All right, so this information just into me. I spoke to CVS, and they tell me they're going to follow Johnson & Johnson's lead, and they are also recalling 2 of their products. So this makes 7 in total. They are recalling CVS Health After Sun Aloe Vera and CVS Health After Sun Aloe Vera Spray. There is an entire list of products up on click2houston.com right now for you guys. Keith?
Okay, Haley, does anyone know how benzene actually got into those products in the first place?
No answers on that right now. And today was the first day that the company said they're investigating what caused the presence. But the first priority is just getting it off of the shelves.
Indeed. Yeah, important to do. Okay, Haley, thanks so much.
If you want to sell online, make sure you stand out.
I just, honest, I can't with the humans. I just can't. You are a bunch of dumb fucks. None of you get it. Like 7 products by Johnson & Johnson are recalled, but you're like, give me the vaccine. Give me poison. I want poison. I want to die. I want to see the next series of Planet Earth. I'm addicted to binging on Planet Earth. You guys are the best TV show ever. I'm the only one that's trying to make you guys go, don't go extinct. No, don't go extinct. They're like, but how about this? We let them know that one of the makers of their vaccines are like sued every day for products you're putting on your body that are poisonous. But the one thing you put in your body that you cannot get compensated for in any way, shape, or form, that's called the vaccine. You just inject yourself with that, and yet there's no compensation. You will never get any money. You might as well just slather yourself with sunscreen and Aveeno and everything you can. You get a better chance of suing them for that, because the same people who are getting sued every day, baby powder, Aveeno, Neutrogena, today, my friend's ordering medication. I'm listening to him because he's super sick. He ordered medication, and the first thing that came online when he was like pressing 2 for the pharmacy, press 2 for the pharmacy, and he pressed 2, and they're like, Aveeno and Neutrogena is getting sued by Johnson & Johnson, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, and yet you guys are rushing to get that fucking vaccine as quick as you can. Good. Then you are going to go extinct. Fine. I don't get to watch you guys anymore. Great. At least I tried. At least I tried to save you. I tried as hard as I could. And that's all that matters, is that I tried to save a species that didn't listen to anything I said. Ever. You know, I gotta, you know, I don't die. You know, we aliens, we live for like ever. At least you guys get to die. You should be grateful. Wish we could. I gotta deal with you guys the rest of my life. Sucks because you guys don't listen. You never listen. I could put something in front of your face, everyone's face, and they're just like, "Ooh, what'd you have for dinner? Oh, well, I had pizza. What'd you have?" And I'm literally showing you something that can change your life. So then what are you gonna do? Well, you know what? I'm really kind of depressed because I walked outside and it rained. Me too. Oh, I get you. Meanwhile, I'm showing you the fucking biggest truth bomb in the world. Oh, but I'm really tired. My foot hurts. Me too. I'm over everyone on this planet. I hope you guys do all go extinct. Anyway, share one more thing. In case, you know, I don't even know why. I share anything anymore. I don't. Now it's poor me. But let's continue, shall we? Because you guys are going to go extinct, and I'm just showing you why. Okay? I mean, I don't know. Let's hear. I just can't. Watch, or just keep talking and don't watch. I don't fucking care. No one's gonna fucking see this. Subway tuna sandwich contains no tuna. It contains no tuna. Fucking listen. God, I hate you. I hate humans.
Only 6% of U.S. retail businesses have a Black owner.
I'm trying real hard. Alien left. It's, I can't really call it a he or a she, but it's was too upset and got into its spaceship and whoop, like false, true. What is the truth? Really sorry, guys. I had no idea. I'm like freaking out because the alien's really upset with all of you, and I don't blame them. I don't blame him, her, it. I don't know. It's just act natural. I'm going to try to close this whole live stream out and not be upset about this whole thing. But he did say, it said, share this one more thing. And so I said I would. And so blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I'm just going to try to get through it and act natural, but it's a little weird. So Johnson & Johnson asks High Court to void the $2 billion talc verdict. In April, a bottle of Johnson & Johnson baby powder is displayed. It's asking the Supreme Court for please review the $2 billion verdict in favor of women who claim they developed ovarian cancer from using the company's talc products. Okay, so it's told me not to spend too much time on that and focus on something more positive. So trying to do that, but it's not easy because I don't blame him. I'm just gonna let that go and understand that a lot of people are just putting stuff in their arms that they don't know that much about, and is it true? Is it false? I don't know. I am just a cartoon, so I'm just saying. I'm gonna look at the chat room and then go to bed because we pissed off an alien, and we all know that's not a good idea. Just I'm fine with Nibiru and aliens, and I'm all good with it. I don't want to piss anyone off, but this alien was like left in a huff. I guess you could say left in a huff. Gary says Planet Earth brings you Honey Boo Boo and gay tiger owners. Sounds like a good show. I think that's why the alien loves this planet, because he says it's the best reality show he's ever seen. Noe thought the only way benzene could get into the products, they had to put it in there. Right. Baby food. Like, baby food. Now, I don't have a baby. And I decided after a few of my dogs died in general, I know they all die, that happens. But I'm not going to give my dog dog food. I know it sounds crazy, but I just don't want to. I don't trust anything anymore. And we know that news came out about 2 weeks ago that poison is actually in your baby food. So I'm laughing only because you guys are so. Not you, not anyone in the chat room. I know you guys aren't. You aren't. You guys aren't. You guys aren't. You aren't. But humanity, anyone that watches this live stream, which they won't let people watch, it's fine. I don't care. I don't get paid for it. But if there's 1 or 2 people that might hear this and might wake up, then you know what? When we're done living this life, you know this life ends, right? You know, it's like it ends and then we go somewhere. And you can, place all that fear and heaven, hell, blah, blah. But guess what? It does end. And if you fed your baby poison or you injected yourself with poison on purpose, you might have, I'm not saying you're going to go to hell. I don't believe in any of that. I'm just saying there might be someone to talk to about that. You might have to come back again and again and again. And I hope you do. I hope you come back so many times that you finally realize that you're not going to inject yourself with poison. That's not FDA approved. But let's just find out one more thing that the FDA did approve, because it's fun for me now. It's fun for me now. Now I feel like I'm speaking up for the alien. Let's just find out one more thing. The FDA did approve. And by the way, they did not approve your vaccine yet. It's authorized. That's different than approval. Okay. But let's just see. Wow. Parents erupt over the FDA failure to regulate toxic metals in food. This is this year, Rachel. What? When Congress released a report this month finding the popular baby foods containing worrisome, I love it. What? Wait, I gotta make me smaller. This is too good. Worrisome levels of poison. Hold on. Let's focus. Worrisome levels of what is worrisome? I'm worried about what you guys are injecting yourself with. That's called it's worrisome. I'm feeling worrisome of you injecting yourself with a nanoparticle with a lipid around it that, by the way, was, and this is just a cartoon talking, so what do I know, but patented 20 years ago. That's worrisome to me because it's not approved. And when it was injected in ferrets and when they were introduced to another strain, another strain, that's called the Delta, the Alpha, the Omega variants. Whatever variant it is, when the ferrets were injected with that. Why ferrets, Rachel? Well, ferrets are very similar to human beings when it comes to cold symptoms like sneezing and temperature and nausea and flu symptoms like body aches. So when they were injected with the mRNA product, guess what happened? They were great. It all worked out. It was fine until they were confronted with a different variant. And you know what that was? That was worrisome because they all fucking died. That's why they didn't do animal studies. But I'm just a cartoon. What do I know? Don't listen to me. This is just a fabrication and only entertainment. Look it up on your own time. Because too late. If you did it, you did it. Let's just keep reading about this amazing, worrisome product. The worrisome. We'll call it worrisome. Worrisome product. Worrisome. The worrisome levels of toxic heavy metals. That will always be funny to me. The worrisome. the worrisome levels of toxicity. Oh, the reaction was swift. Scary headlines blared from the New York Times to the Daily Mail. Lawsuits were filed within days, and throngs of parents. Throngs? I don't know what a throng is. A throng of parents, already beleaguered from the stress of the pandemic, took to social media with the fire of 1,000 suns. Who is this dude? Is he like a fucking Shakespearean? He totally this guy, honest to God, the writer of this the writer of this article, his whole life he wanted to write Shakespeare. He wanted to like die being the next Shakespeare. It's worrisome with the throngs of parents. The throngs of parents. The throngs of parents already beleaguered from the stresses of the pandemic took to social media with the fire of 1,000 suns. It's not. I'm not making it up. You look at it. It literally says with the fire of 1,000 suns. I can't make it up. I can't. With the throngs, scary headlines blared from the New York Times to the Daily Mail, lawsuits were filed within days, and the throngs of parents already beleaguered from the stresses of the pandemic took to social media with the fire of 1,000 suns. You knowingly sell food that hurt babies for profit, one mom wrote on a baby food company's Instagram page. You are monsters. But the intense blowback against baby food makers obscured an even larger problem, watchdogs say. Heavy metal contamination is relatively common across the food supply, so infants aren't the only children vulnerable to the possible health effects, and the federal government is doing next to nothing to reduce their exposure. The Food and Drug Administration, otherwise known as the FDA, has yet to take any action despite having spent 3 years quietly exploring the issue of toxic contaminants in food during the Trump administration. This is not a baby food problem. This is a food problem, said Tom Nelter, Chemical Policy Director. Chemical Policy Director at the Environmental Defense Fund, which has lobbied for more regulation of heavy metals. Congressional report released earlier this month on a House Oversight Committee, they found that 4 major baby food brands, Beech Nuts, Gerber, Earth's Best Organic, I love that, Best Organic, hashtag heavy metals, hashtag poison, hashtag your baby will die, hashtag dead baby, and Happy Baby, hashtag dead baby, hashtag baby died, hashtag heavy metals, sold products that their own internal testing showed they all tested it, and it showed that it contained arsenic. I don't know if I could even finish this. I really can't. Lead and cadmium at levels far higher than what most health experts consider safe for infants. Holy fuck balls. Yeah, I'm going to say holy fuck balls, because if your baby's dying from baby food, I'm going to say fuck and balls, and you're going to deal with it. Oh, Rachel, don't swear. Yeah, your baby's dying. I'm going to say fuck balls. Okay? That's not my issue. I really do believe that certain times in certain places, we can say fuck. And if babies are dying from Gerber baby food and Happy Baby food, you can say fuck and balls, and you need to stand up for yourself. Okay? That's worth it to me, and I don't care what you say. Fuck. Because you're poisoning babies. Yeah? Yeah? What's worse? Me saying fuck or you poisoning babies? I don't know. I don't know, Rachel. You used to say fuck. I can't because you swear, and I don't like that you swear. Okay? I'm just saying. Oh, God. All right. So let's end with something fun because this is like awesome live stream, Rachel. Baby poison. How did I start out with? Us being poisoned, the babies being poisoned. And where's the humor, Rachel? Where's the fun? Not a lot of fun, Rach. Not a lot of fun. Not a lot of fun. Well, Gary, for your virgin ears, there's Virgin 22 that just went almost into space, which is another topic. Good night. Harley, you said you were going to go to bed about an hour ago. So, you know what I mean? I'm just saying. Man boobs. Yes. Man. That's kind of like the story of the day. All right. I'm going to make you guys laugh at the end of the day. I'm going to forget Johnson & Johnson. They have 18 billion lawsuits, but you go inject yourself. You guys, you do you. And I love you. I love you no matter what. You do you. Inject yourself with as many things as you possibly can that's not approved. Okay. I don't care. I want to care, but I don't care. It upsets me to no end, and I'm trying not to care. I'm just pointing out how you guys are walking to your own demise. It's all right. It's okay. Shoot it up. Shoot yourself up with everything. Forget zinc. Forget vitamin C, vitamin D. Forget working out, sunshine. Okay? Forget about that. Just free donuts, free pizza, free beer, and believe the hype that you're forced to take it. Do it. Do it. Forget that you're sovereign. Forget about that. It doesn't matter. No, just take it. Because you know what? Then you're going to die and you're going to have to come back again and again and again and again. I know because the alien told me. You have to keep coming back again and again and again. So die, go. You're done. Like Pac-Man. 2 more lives. Take the same road. Come back again and again. The maze will get harder. And maybe next time you'll be on our team. You know what our team is called? Wake your fucking ass up at the lies that they're telling you. It's very frustrating for us to see you guys on level 1 going, we're like, no. Pac-Man, no, don't take that. Don't take that. No, you already saw that the thing that kills you is right there. So don't, no, don't. That was last maze. This maze, go this way. See how that is? No, but you guys are going, poison Johnson & Johnson. I'm going to keep taking poison. It's not FDA approved. FDA is like, FDA is approving shit that you would not give to your babies, but you're going to go, oh, I'm going to take a, you're going to keep dying over and over again, and you're going to keep coming back. And I hope that when you guys die and, you're in that, because there's no death, but when you get to that place, they play this because, this, just a clip from this, and they go, remember when Rachel was dressed as an alien trying to make you laugh, but giving you the truth? And then she was trying to, she was just making you laugh, but she was giving you the truth. And you were like, well, I'm still going to take the vaccine. And they show you a clip of this. I want to be there. And I just want to look at you and go, I told you. I was trying to help. I was just trying to help. I do want that one moment of I told you so. That's maybe my ego, and I'm fine with it. I'll admit that that's my ego. I do want that one moment if I told you so, because I'm trying to tell a lot of people, and I know a lot more people, because I had a Google guy in my car today. I know a lot more people are watching me than what they're telling me. That number, 22, whatever numbers you're seeing is a lie. I know that for a fact, because I had a Google guy in my car, and he showed me. I can't say his name, though. So, all I'm saying is I know I'm reaching way more people than they're letting you know, and I'm fine with that. Good. I'll die happy-ish. All right, so let me just end with this because I want to make you guys laugh before I go to bed because I'm annoyed with humanity, and I know you guys are not part of it. I mean, you're humanity, but let's do this. All right, here we go. Okay. got it. And I'm going to end with this because it's funny and I love it. And as soon as I learned, I was doing TikTok before TikTok was TikTok, by the way. But I got to admit, when my friend Stephanie sent this to me this morning, I'm like, ugh, hate Jimmy. I don't think Jimmy Fallon's funny. And I don't think that blonde is funny. And I just don't want to watch this. But I know whenever she sends me something, it's most like 99% of the time good. So it's a good thing to end on because I begrudgingly really loved this. This is a begrudgingly love from me to you. And thank you, Stephanie, for sharing it with me because I didn't want to watch it. But I knew if it had something to do with dogs, I'd watch it. I'm a sucker for that. Here we go. All right.
Work is hard, life is tough, sometimes it feels like too much. All I want to do is stay in bed. Then I remember something worth living for. I throw my covers up and run out the door. 'Cause I might meet a dog today. I might see a dog and be like, hey. When I pet the dog, I'm gonna say, excuse me, sir, are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? Yes, you are. You're a sweetie boy. You're the king of the sweeties. You're the lord of all the sweeties.
Today's been super crazy. I got hit by a bus. Paramedics came and told me I was surely concussed. They tried to take me to a hospital to check my head. I said, no, please take me to the dog park instead. My friends and family haven't seen me for days, 'cause I've been sitting at the dog park thinking about all the ways that I might meet a dog today. I might see a dog and be like, oh my gosh, there's a dog in there. When I pet the dog, I'm gonna say, you're a floofy little poof, aren't you? You're the floofiest, poofiest, doofiest, poo-poo. You can meet a dog almost anywhere. A collie could be at a cookout or a Renaissance fair. You could meet a husky on a walk in the woods, or find a beach on by the B-balls at a Dick's Sporting Goods. You could wait outside a groomer and hide by a tree. And when you see the perfect dog, you can jump out and scream. Then while the owner is distracted, your best friend will appear. Grab the dog and run away when the coast is clear. Now you're holding a chihuahua running fast as you can. Then suddenly you realize that you didn't make a good plan. Whoa, dude, I just stole a dog.
Yeah, wait, why did you do that?
I have no idea. I gotta return this dog. I think I'm making bad decisions. I got hit by a bus this morning.
What? Like a bus?
Yes, like a bus.
Oh my God, did you go to the hospital?
No, I went to the dog park.
Oh, cool. I would have done the same.
I might meet a dog
today. I might see a dog and scream.
Run, quick, get out of here. Just
run,
leave the dog,
run.
leave the dog, leave it.
Summer mornings got me feeling pretty low. It's taking everything inside me just to get up and go. Work is hard, life is tough. Sometimes it feels like too much. All I want to do is stay in bed. Then I remember something worth living for. I throw my covers off and run out the door. 'Cause I might meet a dog today. I might see a dog and be like, hey. When I pet the dog, I'm gonna say, excuse me, sir, are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? Yes, you are. You're a sweetie boy. You're the king of the sweeties. You're the lord of all the sweeties.
Today's been super crazy. I got hit by a bus. Paramedics came and told me I was surely concussed. They tried to take me to a hospital to check my head. I said, no, please take me to the dog park instead. My friends and family haven't seen me for days, 'cause I've been sitting at the dog park thinking about all the ways that I might meet a dog today. I might see a dog and be like, oh my gosh, there's a dog in there. When I pet the dog, I'm gonna say, you're a floofy little poof, aren't you? You're the floofiest, poofiest, doofiest, poo-poo. You can meet a dog almost anywhere. A collie could be at a cookout or a Renaissance fair. You could meet a husky on a walk in the woods, or find a beach on by the B-balls at a Dick's Sporting Goods. You could wait outside a groomer and hide by a tree. And when you see the perfect dog, you can jump out and scream. Then while the owner is distracted, your best friend will appear. Grab the dog and run away when the coast is clear. Now you're holding a chihuahua running fast as you can. Then suddenly you realize that you didn't make a good plan. Whoa, dude, I just stole a dog.
Yeah, wait, why did you do that?
I have no idea. I gotta return this dog. I think I'm making bad decisions. I got hit by a bus this morning.
What? Like a bus?
Yes, like a bus.
Oh my God, did you go to the hospital?
No, I went to the dog park.
Oh, cool. I would have done the same.
I might meet a dog today. I might see a dog and scream.
Run, quick, get out of here. Just leave the dog, leave the dog, leave it.
Summer mornings got me feeling pretty low.
Speaking of chihuahuas. Speaking of chihuahuas. Love you. I love you. Perfect. So, the first person that tells me what song for us to sing, we'll sing it, and that will be the end of the night. Okay? We're going to sing it out. I'm a good dog today. All right. She's ready to sing. So whatever you guys want, whoever is the first person to tell me what to sing, Spinny, it's up to you. But you guys got to give us a song because it's 1:42. Oh my God. It's I mean, they're lovely. They're a lovely chat room, but sometimes they don't respond quickly enough. I know. I know. You got okay. Good night, sweetheart. Okay, good. A Dog's Day. I don't know that one, Harley. Spinning Away. It's not a song. Good night, sweetheart. Okay. You know this one. This is one of your best ones, right? Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say good night, sweetheart. Good night. A little off key. A sharp. You're good though. We'll work on it. We'll work on it. You did a good job. You did a good job. I can't. I love her so much. It hurts. Physically, emotionally, mentally, psychologically. It hurts me how much I love you. Do you know that? Yeah, I do. I love you. I love you. Yep. All right. Good night, guys. 144. It's perfect. Bisexuals.